What's up, everybody? It's Professor X back with another video. Before I get to the topic that I really want to talk about, this past Wednesday I made a video talking about my first 7 days on YouTube. And I realized looking back that I didn't show appreciation to anyone who may have subscribed to me, may have left a comment on any video that I have made, may have encouraged me in any way. And even if you didn't subscribe and somehow you're watching again, just viewing my videos, I want to say right now that, and I want to say it often, that I really appreciate that. We all have something to say. That's just human nature. We all have something to say. But it don't necessarily mean that people have to listen. Whether it's 5 people, whether it's 5,000 people, nobody has to listen, because we all have something to say. We all have a perspective. And I think I'm gonna add that to my channel. To the name of my channel is Professor X Perspective, because really that's what we have. I read somewhere, which I don't know if I agree with all of it, but I understand what it's saying, that there's really no truth, it's just perspective. How you look at it, how you come at it. And I'm just on here sharing mine, and whoever clicks on it, views it, subscribe, don't subscribe, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, I appreciate that. So thank you so much. The Confessions of Mr. Dontay London. There's a saying that if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. And especially for any younger generation that may be listening, if you can catch this nugget right here, it may help you in life. Because there's going to be a lot of things that's going to come your way to get your attention, to pull at your money, to pull at your time, to pull at your energy. And it's going to be Las Vegas. And by that what I mean is flashing lights. Flashing lights. Y'all ever pass by, those of you that stay close to the projects, to the hood, y'all ever go by the little gas station joint, the little shop at night, and you see all the lights lit up talking about play the lottery here? Yeah, it's to draw you in. So if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Now, I'm not here to bash in any way Mr. Dante London. The reality is I joined YouTube literally because of a video that I saw him doing with his wife or girlfriend, picking up a phone and showing how easy it was to record and pretty much just upload. I mean, there's a couple more things you gotta do, but that's the gist of it. And when I saw that, like 3 days later, I picked up my phone and did what he said. And I've been doing it for a week. So I'm not here to bash him, because he actually inspired me by showing that method to get on here. And I don't bash any hustle that somebody have. If they're not hurting somebody or putting somebody else's life in danger, I'm not gonna bash you anyway. Because at the end of the day, we got things we need to pay for, and it takes money to do it. So if you're not hurting somebody, putting somebody in danger, or a high level manipulation of people, it's not a concern of mine how people make their money. But I saw a video once I came on YouTube, I didn't really watch too much more of his videos. At that time, he was just pretty much talking about the same thing. Revenue, how much I made. YouTube is buying me a spaceship or whatever. And that really wasn't. That's not really what I'm into. I'm more into information and knowledge, and the sharing of life, hearing people's stories. That's more what I'm into. Seeing how far God has brought them, how He has blessed them, knowing their journey. That's more what I'm into. So I didn't really watch any more of his videos after like the initial 2 or 3. But I saw he dropped a video, I think it said 6 days ago. I don't know if I'm gonna get this title correct, but it's something like, don't quit your job for YouTube, or don't quit your job for YouTube money, or something like that. And so I was like, okay, let me check this out. And on there, he is pretty much confessing that what he had told everybody on other videos, not that it was a lie, but he was now saying that he was pretty much saying how it happened to him, and even suggesting that we don't even pursue YouTube if we're in it like for the money, because it's going to take a while to get there and it's going to take a grind. Basically a 180 of what he had said during the times that he inspired me to come on. He was confessing. And I'm sure, I didn't go look because like I said, it wasn't a concern of mine, but I'm sure that over the past 2 weeks, he has probably lost some subscribers, and some people have probably dropped some comments on his videos that he probably didn't care for too much, and it made him look within and see really what he was doing that prompted him to come on there and make what I'm gonna call a confessions video. You know how many people watched that video when he was talking about money and how easy it was to get money? Do you know how many people, I'm sure more than likely, thought that that was going to happen to them because of what he was saying? And then you got the screen up where you can show the revenue. You got cash in your hand. You know, you went by the bank ATM. You know, you took out $1,000 of your money, and you know you could fan it out and get us really hooked. You know how many people probably joined because of that? So now 6 days later, you're almost having to say, hey, I wouldn't even. If you're trying, and he literally said, if you want a side job, he like, do Uber, do DoorDash, do some stuff on Amazon. He ain't screaming like join YouTube, because in the confession he's admitting this takes work and grind. And I'm so thankful that, the money was not gonna move me any weight, if that makes sense, because I never thought that it was that wasn't my motivation. My motivation was to share my perspective and my opinion on issues that concern me. And YouTube is a platform where I'm able to do that. Now, if there comes a time, obviously, where I can make money on it, then let's go. But here is what I'm saying to myself and to any new YouTubers that's coming in even after me or thinking about it. Stay true to who you are. Stay true to who you are. No matter what people are saying, at the end of the day, you have to stay consistent and true to who you are. And whatever crowd of people likes that about you, that will be your realm. That will be the perimeter that you will dwell in. Don't move. And there was an old rap song back in the day that said, do not move but the money. I think that was that Eric B. Don't move for the money. Don't chase the money. There's a verse in the book of knowledge that says the more easy you get wealth, the sooner you will lose it. The harder it is to earn, the more you will have. That's from the book of knowledge and Proverbs, from what most theologians say was the wisest man that ever lived. The more easy you get wealth, the sooner you will lose it. The harder it is to earn, the more you will have. I hope y'all see the construction of that verse. If it's easy, you're going to lose it sooner. If it's harder, you'll have more in the end. They say that people who win the lottery are broke within 5 years. They say within 5 years, 1 out of every 3 people who win the lottery, 1 out of every 3 people who win the lottery end up in bankruptcy court. How is that even possible? You know how we be at work, driving, riding, talking with our friends, talking with our wife, talking with our husband, and we be like, man, all that money they made, somebody won a Powerball 400 million. Man, I'm gonna take the cash out. You know what I would do with that money? I'm not doing an annuity and let that thing stretch out. I want my money. They can have the taxes. I'll take the 200 million that's left. And man, yeah, everybody that play the Powerball have those kind of thoughts. And they give their little $2 or $3 a play. And I've seen people in the hood spend $100 on Powerball. And I'm not trying to make fun of nobody, but they should have spent half of that on better shoes and a better jacket. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not bashing nobody, y'all. Y'all done seen it. Y'all done seen it. And we all saying the same thing. Boy, if I could ever get that kind of money, you know what I would do? There's a principle when it comes to hard work. Something that has to be, as they say, blood, sweat, and tears. You'll take care of it a little better. Most people, if I was able to give you $50,000 right now, and I'm not talking about somebody that was homeless and really needed, but the average person, you get them $50,000 right now, they're gonna blow that money on something they don't need. Even if that, let's just say they need a car. They're not gonna go get just a car. They can get that from A to B. They're gonna spend as close to that $50,000 as they can. Right? That's what they're gonna do. You give somebody $50,000 right now that need a car, they'll probably spend $35,000 on the car. And I know times have changed, so cars ain't cheap no more. So I probably should have raised that number, but y'all know what I'm saying. Let me up it a little bit, because cars ain't cheap. They'll probably spend $40,000 on the car, $5,000 on some shopping trip, and then they may say they're gonna save $5,000. That's what they're gonna do. When there's cars that you can buy, it may not be the best car, but there's cars that you can buy for $25,000. Hyundai Elantras you can get for about in the mid $20,000. And then you may not like the car, but you're gonna get a better warranty than you would if you was in a Mercedes. That's what I'm talking about. Hard work. If you had to work for that $50,000, it'd be a whole different story. It'd be a whole different story. So I just want to throw that out there. The Confessions of Dante, Mr. Dontay London. Don't ever chase the money. To the new YouTubers. No matter who come on here and say, no, don't chase the money. In life, period. In life, period, Don't get caught up in just chasing the bag. Whatever you do, be a hard worker. If you the janitor, be the best janitor that you can be within your potential. I'm not going to say be the best janitor in the world. That's all subjective to wherever you're working at, what the people say. But whatever you do, strive to be the best at it. Master where you are. And money will come. You're going to start a YouTube channel, and I'm saying this a weekend. Master who you are. Not necessarily your channel, who you are. What you bring to the table, your gifts, your personality, and then give it to the people. And let it work. Be consistent. That's what everybody's saying. The number one word that everybody is saying on how to be successful on YouTube is be consistent. There's a reason that people are saying it takes pretty much on average a year or more to get monetized. Now think about all the people that don't even last a year. The ones that do last, it takes them at least a year to 2 years, and some maybe even longer. So that's my perspective today. Mr. London's confession. And Dante, you'll probably never see this video, but if you do, man, just continue to find yourself. We're not bashing you, brother. Just continue to find yourself. You got a gift. Obviously, you can speak. Obviously, you can persuade people. I mean, you've been doing it. Look how many people came on here because of you, on a hype. On an empty bag for them, but based on your bag. So if you ever see this, Dante, somehow this comes into your feed, I'm almost turned into a parking lot, and I seen how steep it was. They're not tearing my car up. But anyway, this gets into your feed. Yeah, man, just continue to find yourself. You young, you got time. We've all made mistakes, and I'm not even saying what you did was a mistake, but I can tell by the video that it was definitely an eye-opener. And that's all I got today. Y'all be blessed.